Hello there, everyone. Thank you so much for coming back. So, today I'm going to take you on a tour of a luxury 2-story house. It's also a 2-bedroom. I started out wanting to build a tiny house, and you know how I usually build room by room, but this one turned out a little bit bigger than I thought it would. However, it is still a small home, and I love the shape of this house. I also wanted to use some of the newer gold and black items in the house, so that kind of inspired me too. I have a little outside area here where you can see the garage is attached to the house, and then another little area to eat back there. So the patio sort of goes around the side and to the back. And then out front here, I have this little attachment that I thought would give the exterior a really nice look. But what it serves as is basically another entrance to the home. You can just come through there and go to yet another side patio. And if you choose to use the layout, you can always furnish that however you would like to. So that is the exterior there. I really do love the front of it. And you probably notice here I've used one of those new black and gold backdrops as a decoration for the front of the house. And as we go through the house, I'll show you how I did that. So let's go up to the front as you would come up the walkway. I think this looks really pretty here with that Moroccan door and then those two newer plants on either side. And you come straight into the living room. And again, you're going to see a lot of black and gold in this house. I really do like this room, and I'm loving that new staircase. And something I discovered completely by accident is that you can now put doors underneath staircases. If that's not new, let me know in the comments, or if you already knew about it. I didn't. I was really surprised, and that makes me very happy. So again, this is the living room, and you see lots of gold and black. I also brought in some light gray on the wall. And then with that rug there, I brought that color out in the rug. So there's a lot of contrast in the room, and I really like how all the colors came together in here. So you just have the couch there and two armchairs and the coffee table, and then a nice bookshelf there in between the two doorways. So this doorway here takes you out to that little side patio you saw that sort of connects the garage and the house. And as you saw, I also put a little seating area out there, and this is just the garage with, garage things in it. But we'll go back through here, and the next room we'll take a look at is this little kitchen. So since it is a small house, I decided to make a smaller kitchen and then a separate dining area. Sometimes I like to combine the two, but in this one, I just wanted a tiny kitchen. And thank you to Christopher in the Facebook group. He messaged me that you can have your sim write on the chalkboard now. I had no idea they could do that, but again, if that's new, let me know. So for this small kitchen here, we just have sort of like a little L shape with the cooking area on one side, and then you have the sink and fridge and a door that goes out to the patio. And then as I mentioned before, that doorway under the stairs will take you into this beautiful downstairs bathroom. So I wanted to get as much out of the space as I could. I made one section for the vanity and shower, and then you just see the towel racks there. And then on the other side, I have connected two of the single gold doorways that go into two separate little rooms. One over here that you see on the right is for the stackable washer and dryer. And then on the other side, you have the private little toilet area there for the bathroom. I like that little bathroom, especially for a downstairs bath and laundry combination. So on the other side, over here, there's an L shape to the living room that goes past the stairs here. I wanted to include a little reading nook, and I thought that was the best space to do that. So I've just put the matching love seat that matches the living room set over there, and a bookshelf and a lamp. And now you're going to come through this doorway into the dining room. I kept it nice and simple in here. I did want a little bit of color in here, so I chose that table and chair set, and then some beautiful things there on that buffet table and a Moroccan light fixture hanging over top. So that is the downstairs. I think if you wanted a nice 2-bedroom home or even 3-bedroom, you could use the garage as a master suite downstairs if you wanted to. This might work as a nice family home floor plan for you for a small lot. So you come up on a landing here that has a lot of doors, as you can see on either side of the staircase. But there's also a wide doorway here. I had this extra space back here. I was just going to make it one large landing, but I decided to put it as a separate room and make a nice little sunroom here. So I've put a couple of chairs in it and glassed in the wall. And then you have the ottoman in between, a little stack of books there, and some incense. And then the balcony outside it, you have the view of the landscaping there on the balcony. So I think that looks pretty cute there. And now we're going to go straight across here, and there are two doors to this bedroom. So this bedroom might look a little bit strange to you, and the reason being there's no front window. Now there used to be, until I figured out you could use that backdrop, and I made that a separate little room up front as a decoration for the front of the house. But they do have two windows in here, one on either side, and it is done in gold and black. And on one side we have an armoire, on the other we have the fireplace. So next we're going to go into the second bedroom, and this could be for any type of sim. I've just set it up as a guest bedroom. I like the older silver and black lamps with this bed. I think it looks really nice, and they have an armoire there and the corner TV. It's almost the size of that master bedroom there in the front. So really you have a lot of options with this floor plan, including using the garage downstairs. This is the upstairs bathroom. There is no ensuite for the master, so this would serve both bedrooms. I like this bathroom a lot, and I've used the urban doors and windows there to glass in the tub. And I really like them because if you look closely there in the corner, it looks like they're recessed into the wall and they look real. So if you come around and look at it this way, I love the look of that, and I'm pretending that that light fixture is one of those lighted rain shower heads. So it's a game and we can pretend whatever we want, but it would be pretty cool if they gave us shower heads like that for the showers. So that's the upstairs. And next we're going to take a look at where I've put everything. Remember, the grid will be at the end of the video if you want to use the layout or parts of it. But you saw the garage, and then you just have that tiny little entryway there into the living room where you have the seating area and the TV, and then the bookshelf behind it and the staircase, and then it L shapes back there into that little reading nook. And then we go under the stairs through the door into the bathroom where you have the vanity and shower section, and then the separate section for the toilet and the laundry. Over here is that little kitchen, and then you go straight across the living room into the dining area. And then I'll give you a better look at how I've set this up out here. Remember, you can furnish that if you want to recreate it, but I just thought that gave the front of the house a very pretty look to it. And then we'll come over and take a better look at the other patios. So you have one that goes from the garage all the way around the side and then to the back of the house. Now we'll come upstairs, and you have that little landing there. And then right behind it, you have that little sun porch area, sunroom. And then we have what I'm calling the master, but really it could be any bedroom. I think it's pretty much the size of the other one. And you can see where I've just divided that up and then put that backdrop there in front of the window to make that look so beautiful on the front of the house. Here is the upstairs bathroom with the vanity and toilet, and then my pretend glassed-in shower there. And here is the other bedroom. So I really loved creating this house, and I hope you like the layout of it. Also, I wanted to point out this would make a really cool townhome style house, so you could add a third story to it, and then even make the garage 2 stories to kind of even things out a little bit. And I think that would make a really awesome looking build. So let's take a look at some different exteriors. I did like the white, but again, I wanted to go with a gold and black theme, so I chose the one that I did. But I wanted to give you an idea of, if you're going to use this house, what it might look like with some other exteriors on it. I liked this one here. I think that looks very nice. And then there were a couple more that I remember that I liked. This one, not so much. It wouldn't go with that style. Now, if you chose not to go so fancy and went with more of a traditional style on the inside, then some of these other exteriors might work. And I always stop on the rock exterior. Have you noticed that lately when I'm doing this? I really need to build a house with that rock exterior on it. But there was another one. This one right here for this style I think would work really well if you don't have the exterior that I used. And then let's try a brown or a gray. The gray looks really nice. And this brown. I really like this one. I think that would go with it really well. And then, of course, I like to try a stone there on the end. That older stone sometimes looks really nice on homes like this. But that is my 2-story luxury home. Again, it started out, I was going to really build a tiny house, but it kind of grew on me when I was adding rooms downstairs. So this is what it turned out to be. And I hope you enjoyed the design. If you did, let me know by leaving me a like or a comment. I really appreciate you watching. I love you guys. I hope you're doing well. And remember, the grid comes up at the end of the video if you'd like to use this layout. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.